Hey guys, this is Mallory from State of Sunshine Hoops, and this will be the first tutorial I've ever made, and I'm going to cover hand spins, and I'm going to cover palm spins. So, the first thing you're going to want to know how to do is a basic isolation, one-handed, and an iso whip, because this is going to help you to get to your hand spins. I would also suggest knowing how to do a basic weave, which would be this. So, first thing is a simple hand spin. You're not even letting go of the hoop. So start with an isolation, whip it out, and when you're right here, and your forearm is facing away from you, and your palm is facing away from you, twist it all the way around until you're in this really awkward position with your palm facing back towards you, and you can go back into your isolation from there. And that's what this will look like. So it's just really simple. You're not even letting go of your hoop. Slowly, and then back into an isolation. So you can learn to do that really quickly. Another thing would be the one-handed helicopter, I guess is one thing that you could call it. But it's just flipping the hoop around your hand. You are letting go of this. It is actually traveling across the top of your hand or around your wrist. A good way to do this is to kind of crank it up. So if you're going to start with an isolation, crank it that way to where your forearm's facing up, and then spin it around your hand. It's kind of hard to slow this move down because it's really quick. So crank it up, spin it around. And I'll do that a lot. I'll just really quickly do that, throw it into a little routine. It's fun, it looks good, it's fun to do. I'm addicted to hand spins. So another one which is basically the same thing, but the force and the momentum of a weave can help you with this, and you don't necessarily have to do that crank for this one. So it's the same one-handed helicopter. You're going to spin it around your hand, but when you're right here, the momentum of the weave can help you without cranking your arm back. So when you're on this side and your arm's right here, while you're in your weave, you can easily flip it around your hand. This also just comes with practice. It has a lot to do with hand, arm strength, muscle memory, and all of that. So another one I want to cover is above the head or palm spins. I'm going to back up so you can see this one. So you've got two different ones you can do over your head, similar to both of the ones that you can do like this. One, you're actually going to be letting go of the hoop, and the other one you're not. So I'm going to get down so you can see. For the one where you're not going to let go of your hoop, do a front to back weave. And when you're right here, it's going to be that same motion of twisting your arm or your hand all the way around above you. It's good to stop, because if you don't stop, you're going to get kind of this messy light. It just doesn't look as well if you bring it all the way back down. So when you get up to the top, do your spin, let your arm back down. And again, it's just going to be right here. Your forearm will be facing you, and then your forearm will be facing out, and you can go back into an isolation or something from there. The other one will be a palm spin above your head. So that one's similar to what I was saying earlier about cranking your hand back, except this one's, you're really just going to be using that force of the weave to help you. So when you're up here, you can use your thumb as a guide, and again, it's hard to slow this move down. So when you're up at the top, make sure to stop. If you don't stop, your hoop's going to fly, and the momentum's going to take it elsewhere. So you're definitely going to want to come to a stop your hoop, spin it. You can use your thumb as a guide. So, and you're going to definitely want to keep your hand fully flat. And it should really just, so just stop, just making that tongue-tied. Make sure that you are stopped fully above your head, or else this is what's going to happen. It's going to completely fly out of your hand. Come back to me. It's going to completely fly out of your hand if you don't give it that second to stop. And like I said, I used my fingers and thumbs for a guide when I first started doing them. It can help you a lot. So I honestly hope this was a good tutorial. It's the first one I've ever done, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you know, hopefully I'll be doing more tutorials in the future. So if you have any requests, just let me know. And State of Sunshine Hoops is my Etsy store, so if you want any pretty color changing hoops like this one, or I have lots of cool designs, I'll link it in the bio or the description of this YouTube video. So thank you guys.